yards.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Stanford getting set with a first and 10 now. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Stanford has moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Look to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The pass rush closing in. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Stanford.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes the knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Breaks into open space. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the handoff again. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. It's a quarterback keeper. And we're able to get him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
With the defense in man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
He's running out of time here. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. Will not be brought down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
17 on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he feels it at the 15. And the coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another first and 10. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there, second down coming up. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally stop him now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Pass block. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. Punt team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. He'll hand it off. He gets loose.
They finally stop it all the way down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone.
It's going to be 2nd down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. QB keeps it himself. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. They try to sneak it for the first. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down.
Offside defense.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags the quick throw. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
On the move now. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Stanford getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in this first half.
And it's caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Final seconds of the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Ball handed off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
At the 29-yard line. 3rd down coming.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action, but right now, it has been a rough game.
And here comes the punter onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Powering through a tackle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Makes a nice move there. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On third down, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Powering through the defender. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Notre Dame, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Quick throw. The catch is made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Here he goes at the 30 now. That's a massive play. Loose ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
Stanford looking to convert on 4th down here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
At the 42-yard line. Second down coming up. 22.
And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And completion makes it second and short. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
a really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle and tackled there by the defense. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Touchdown, Stanford. This offense really clicking. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On first down, it's play action.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open.
And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Cardinal. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here's the second down play.
Let's go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. The tight end has got it. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinators.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
A quick throw out left, complete. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base. Try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Buying time, moving to his left. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
It's reeled in. It's Flanagan.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The receiver grabs it. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. First down and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And it's caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Caught by the receiver. Pickup of 5. 3rd down coming.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.